Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Deck Tech and Gameplay. One of the viewers of my last deck suggested to build some Eldrazi deck in black and blue color, so I've tried to do it. Call it Void Harvest. Let's check it out. During testing I had some interesting duels. I played against Origin MD, which is another content creator for Magic Duels Helper, and I managed to win against his Esper control deck. Also played against latest Super Landman's deck of Enchantment Revolt. It was piloted by some other subscriber of him, and I managed to win it as well. And the most interesting duel was against my own deck, Void of Malice. Was pretty tough duel, and I had a lot of luck. Had 3 consecutive draws which counters his play, and if not this, I would lost, I believe. So it was very good pilot in my deck. If you see me mate, it was very cool. So keep up, and thank you for using my deck. So here is a new deck. Let's check it out. We have Fatal Push for some early game interaction with maybe Copters and other stuff. We have Dimensional Infiltrator, Flash Creature, Eldrazi, and for colorless and 1 mana, 1 and colorless, we can exile top card of our opponent library, and if there is a land card, we can save our Infiltrator even if it be targeted by some destroy spells. So it's our ingest on demand cards, which is one of the core cards of the deck. Shame it's only 2 copies, but helped me a lot. I have 2 copies of Horribly Awry. Also interesting, fast instant cancel for early game interaction. Also it gives us exiled card in of our opponent library to use for our processors later. We have Dominator Drone. It's the only ingest creature we have in this deck. Since I've during testing I made a lot of different version of this deck, and I believe that this ingest creature was the only interesting one. There are a lot of different ingest creatures, but most of them are falling to the current meta game, since most of the creatures we have now in the game is pretty tough. They have 3 toughness, 4 toughness, and most of the early game ingest creatures don't have any ability to pass through. Since we don't have very much removals, Dominator Drone, I believe, is the only one that is suited at the moment. I'm sorry, I'm a little ill. Well, he has another additional ability. When he enters the battlefield, our opponent loses 2 life if we have another colorless creature. It's pretty cool, so we can finish off opponents sometimes with this ability. Also, we have 4 of them, and if they enter battlefield when we have colorless creature, it's just 8 points of damage. We have Imprisoned in the Moon to interact with Planeswalkers. Spell Shrivel, Complete Disregard, another instant spells which provide us with exiled card. Our only Planeswalker Lily. She's nice at early game to shrink our opponent's creatures. Also, we can minus her and get back our creatures if we need to. Thought Harvester, another creature that is core for the deck. When we cast colorless spells, we automatically exile top card of library of our opponent. It's very good ability, since we have a lot of devoid cards in our deck. Lamok Nullifier, one of our processors. He can counter spells if we have 2 exiled card. We have sorry. We have Thought Knot here, 2 Yahani Expertise. took Ehene here since language will kill a lot of our own creatures, while Ehene expertise won't kill Seer, won't kill our main exile source harvester, so it's better in this deck. We have two Lamok Reclaimer to grab back our instant of sorceries if we need to. We have Varal Expertise, one copy. We have Sire of Stagnation, Oblivion Sova, Part the Water Whale, and one copy of Elder Defiant and one copy of the Standard Mindbender. Pretty easy mana for islands, 3 swamps, wastes, 2 copies of ruins, 4 double colorless mana, 3 copies of Rogue's Passage, 3 copies of Aether Hub, and 4 copies of Everwilds. So this is the deck. Let's check in the battles. Let's see on the play. We have Lily, Fatal Push, Thought Nods here, so probably we will be good. I've just played with this guy and managed to win. Let's see. Okay, we have all 3 mana for our Lily, which is nice. Also we have colorless for the Seer, so if we will have another mana, we can go for a Seer. Lamphold Pacifist gave me a lot of troubles previous game, but now I have push for it. Cool, so we have all mana we need for the Seer, for he has pretty decent deck. Have Ever After, some Delirium sub-theme, also Walking Ballistas, as you can see the Gidrock monster, which will be probably the target for our Seer, we will see now. Plus our Nissa and go for the Seer. Well, 3 mana, so he can cast his Kalitas. Well, I think Ob will be the target for the Seer. He can cast his Kalitas now. But it's not a problem, we can shrink him with Lily and kill with the Heavy Expertise. I don't think I want to attack. So here is the monster. Well, at this point I think it's gonna be better play to make Barrel Expertise now and stay for the defense with Seer, so I can ultimate Lily next time. He won't have additional card draw. I can sacrifice my Seer to his Quagmire if he wants to attack with it. So I can ultimate my Lily. Yep, he's going for attack. He will be left with wastes only. Also he will lose his man land, but looks like it's okay with him. So he has Gitrog monster, maybe some other interesting cards. Well, yep, the guy is conceded. Let's finish this off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can even, to be honest, go greedy, since it's PC opponent, not the human. I can try and keep my Lily alive, even not sacrificing her. Well, interesting. The guy lost his Nissa. To be honest, if I if he had Nissa in his hand, my plan of keeping Lily alive would be not so good. Well, I think I will go for the waterway, so I will have enough zombies to successfully attack next turn. Okay, cool. So I even have target for my Elder Defiant, since emerge cost will be 1 mana less. I don't really mind to lose one of the zombies. I will have plenty of it now. Previous duel was more hard for me. It was really intensive. I managed to stabilize on 4 health. Well, it's not very cool, to be honest. Green Warden, and I don't have another card in exile, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I will emerge now, I can attack for 10. Well, not very much. So let's stay so far. Well, it's interesting. I got my Seer, so I can exile his Nissa or whatever he has in his hand. Well, he have a lot of stuff, to be honest. Don't really mind to kill Nissa. He probably will die next turn, so it doesn't really matter now. I can even emerge my Fiend to my Seer, and I should have keep 2 blue sources, but I don't really need energy in this deck. Going for Kalitas, but it's irrelevant now. So let's minus Nissa and proceed with attack. Yep. This game was much more easier and faster, so let's go for another one. Okay, let's see on the play. played with this guy recently pretty a lot. Well, I should have go for Wilds, but no mind. I will go for island into Everwild, and I will grab another island with it. So he's playing Revolt deck. I don't remember correctly, but maybe he has latest Super Ledmans. No, he has Mountain. No, sorry, it's just another deck. Let's go for our Infiltrator. Well, I will go for Everwild Island. Maybe he's at energy deck even. Here is a little bit of RAM. It's okay. Now I really need couple of cards and then at exile to get my nullifier online. Also, Reclaimer is pretty nice. With Baral expertise we can bounce both of them back and forth, so pretty annoying if you can't remove Reclaimer. Vessel of Nancy. Sorry, I can't spell it. Nescency. Yeah, Vessel of Nescency. Well, I think I will keep my Infiltrator at defense. I can always trigger his ability twice. If he will survive, it's pretty cool. If not, we will have 3 cards of our opponent at exile. Yep. Now we have 2. We can cast Infiltrator back end of turn and have our nullifier. Yeah, Court. It's not very cool, but still. She will get 2 damage. I don't think that he will minus her to kill our Infiltrator. Interesting. Let's go for the hit. Lily is interesting. We can cast Baral into Lily. In fact, so our opponent will be without any creatures online. Well, yeah, I don't really mind it. It's a little bit risky, since he can have some direct burn, so he will minus his Erlin and finish off my Lily. But he needs to do something anyway, since his Erlin will die to Infiltrator if he doesn't have any burns. Looks like he has one. If he points at Lily. Nope. Interesting. That's pretty interesting. So we can kill his cultivator. And keep our infiltrator at defense. If he will go for attack, we'll see if he gonna cast his. Oh no, guy, no, nope, nope. Sorry, no, not this guy. Yep. Sorry, but nope. He's going for attack. Well, let's try and save our filtrator again. Not sure that this will be successful. Yep, fortunately not. But that's okay. We have card at exile for our Ulamog Reclaimer. So I don't really mind to cast him now. It's pretty decent blocker with 5 toughness. So he still have his Chieftain in his hand, so he can cast it. Yep, here it is. We can sacrifice our nullifier and destroy his board entirely. Need to plus our Lily. Well, in fact we can use Baral, get both of our creatures back and cast a hand expertise and wipe his board. Don't really mind it. We can minus Lily at next turn to get back our infiltrator, so we can exile some cards for our processors. Yep, Desolation Twin. Not the best guy I want to see here. We still have Moral Expertise. Okay, what do we have? Interesting. So, minus our Nissa. Oh, sorry, Lily. Getting back our infiltrator. Cast him. So, now 1, 2. Unfortunately, we're 1 mana off. So here going for Lily, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest, at the moment. So we need to grab back our Brawl expertise so we can bounce his creatures. Nope. Another one. And another one. We need to get back our Barrel's expertise to bounce his creatures. Also we need mana for nullifier so we can cast it. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's cool. We can grab back Barrel's expertise so we can bounce both of them next turn. Yep. We can exile 2 more cards of his hand, of his top of his library. We still have our modifier. Should keep my black mana, but that's okay. Let's see. And another exile. Unfortunately, our infiltrator dies. He has Vessel of Nascency. Nascency. At least. So, Dusk Watch, Smuggler's Sculptor, Collector's Defiance. That's okay. We have Baral, we have another Reclaimer. Recruiters will be bounced as well. Let's see if you want to look for another creatures. Chieftain. Well, I rather bounce Chieftain since he did trample. Nice, complete disregard, cool as well. We need to keep our blue and black. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And we can cast complete disregard free and kill his recruiter as well. So now he has 2 of his creatures and another land. No, sorry mate. This guy will be cancelled. Yep, let's drop Advocate and Renewal. He still get his token, but that's okay, since we can cast our Reclaimer and grab back our Moral Expertise. Yep. So, let me see. I'm going to buff Reclaimer and get all 3 back. No, don't want to cast anything. So now we have Reclaimer to block something if he has any hasty creature. Well, Tracker is not very cool, but he has no lands so far. Well, Chieftain is problem, to be honest. can grab his barrel expertise, this barrel expertise twice more, but we really need to kill chieftain. Okay, let's see, we can cast our reclaimer, get back barrel expertise, bounce back our reclaimer, and cast fatal push and kill his chieftain. I think it's a pretty cool idea. Let's go for reclaimer. Well, I'm forgetting to keep my islands, but yep. Let's go for barrel expertise, bounce his tracker, bounce my own reclaimer, and kill his chieftain. We can go for attack now, I believe. Well, if he has maybe I should have stayed defense. If he will get Gaia's revenge with that, so it's a misplay. He probably got the land, but yep, he's looking for some answers. Recruiter is not very cool, so he's looking for creatures. Let's see if he got one. Nope, missed. It's okay. He has collective defiance, renewal. Another interesting. Oh boy, another discretion game. Okay, and I don't have enough cards at my exile. Let's see. I can go for drone. Yep. And I need my expertise back. Yep. So let's go for attack. Okay, he's blocking. It's okay. I think I'm gonna kill his tracker. So now he has his Desolation Twin. He will cast it. I can bounce all three creatures, for example. Oh, I don't need to cut. Thought Harvester is nice. So let me see. I will bounce all three of his creatures and cast my Harvester, so I can cast next turn. I can cast my nullify. I can cast my nullify and cancel his twin. Also, I will squeeze 6 damage now. Yep, I think that's fine. Moral expertise, all 3. So he's looking for answer. Got anything? Let's calculate. Okay, not big deal. Go for Harvester. buffing with ruins. So now with ingest from drone I will have one card, and when I cast Nullifier, Harvester will exile another one, so I will successfully cancel his Desolation Twin. It's not really relevant since he's dead on board, but I wanna do it. Can have Chandra Ignition, for example. Yep. Hungry Flames. He still got his token, but we have 5 mana flying. No, sorry, 5 damage flying, and 2 robust passages, and we have water level, so we're pretty good. Let's go for attack in the air. Yep, that's the game. So let's go for another one maybe. Okay, we're on the play. Let's see. Well, it's pretty decent. Well, we need 2 blue, but we still need black for our drone, so I will grab Swamp. The Prisoner Cody. Looks like the guy is a fan of Street Fighter series. Let's see if we can successfully go for our Deep Fiend. We can cast him at turn 4 if our drone will survive. We will see. Copter, interesting. Well, I think now he has the choice: killing our drone or apply pressure to us with his copter if he will cast any creature. So he can go for maybe murder our drone. So he's going for Elvish Visionary. Okay. So he's going for attack. That's cool. We will have some ingest going next turn. So we can grab some sorcery or instant with our Reclaimer. We don't have any in graveyard at the moment, but we will probably do. It's most probably Constrictor deck. So let's go for an attack. Casting land. We can go for Fiend now, tapping his black mana and his Copter. So he's going for Domination, not going to attack, I believe. Okay, that's cool. Let's tap his creatures. opponent will attack and check his hand with our Seer. So next time we can drop our passage, so he doesn't have anything interesting. He has Fatal Push though, so I will kill this. Since he will sacrifice the creature and probably get another Fatal Push, but at this moment he doesn't have any destroys in his hand. Let's see if he wants to cast anything and proceed with his Copter attack. Visionary, okay. So if he will, and if he will have nothing interesting. So Copter, he's going for 7 in the air. So we need either blocker or well, this is interesting. Let's go for attack. We will hit him for 4, I believe. If he go into, yep, that's cool. So at this point we can go for Dominator drone and have our disregard. So we can exile his Scrounger. So he can't crew his Copter before sacrificing with Abomination. Now he going to sacrifice his Copter. We still have our Reclaimer and we can grab back our disregard if we need to. So if he will have 2 blockers, yep, he has 2 blockers, okay. So in fact he need to block two creatures, and since we can squeeze 5 damage in with our Fiend and grab back our disregard next, he can block 2 of our biggest creatures and he will stay with the Scion, probably casting something with Keeper. I don't mind to keep a Reclaimer at defense. So he's trading with our drone, it's okay. Carrier Thrall, interesting. Well, he need to kill us this turn, or next turn we will squeeze our damage with Rogue's Passage, Woodland Cemetery. So now we have some exile for his double creatures like Thrall. Well, he has a lot of mana, but looks like he lacks green. Yeah, Henny. Interesting. Don't really care about him. Well, doesn't help him, to be honest. We still have blocker for his Yeheni. He can't put damage. We have exile for it. He's still looking for answer, but won't help him anyway. He doesn't have any kills for our creatures, so he can squeeze for damage only. Yep, here it is. We can even exile Yeheni and just kill him without using our Rogue's Passage. In fact, we have enough mana to use Rogue's Passage as well. Okay, he's leaving. So, here is the deck, guys. I managed to float with it around 30. Sometimes it's losing to very fast aggro decks. Also, it's a little bit weak against big creatures, since there is no kills for big creatures. You can try and change Fatal Push for Murder, maybe. You can use, for example, one instead of one disregard. You can use exile, big exile, which is Oblivion Strike for 4 mana, but it's sorcery speed, so in the current metagame it's not very cool, but works well for big creatures. Still, it has some bounces, has some ways to deal with planeswalkers. Well, pretty interesting to play, but also it has one flaw: it's weak against enchantments, but if you play against tutelage decks, mill decks, you have one interesting ability, since most of the cards in the deck has devoid property and doesn't has any color, and mill decks never have additional ticks for doubling when you have double cards with same mana color. So it's a little bonus of this deck. So here it is. You can play with it, check it, maybe some suggestions to make it better. Yep, and see you next time.